Respect with the You Know I Know the podcast.
You know.
You know I know that I know you know. And sometimes, man, you got to get out the couch, man. Sometimes you just got to get out the couch sometimes. When you lay back, you got to get out the couch sometimes. It's comfortable.
Yeah, it's easy to sit around and don't do nothing and all that. That's having fun all day, but sometimes you got to get off your ass and get on your feet, man.
And when you do that, you got to like and subscribe to the You Know I Know podcast.
Whenever you get up and get on your motherfucking feet. All right. We're going to dive into this Little League shit, man.
Ooh.
And I already know what I ain't going to take. I really.
Dog. Whew. Oh, my gosh. It was a collage. A collage is a picture of things. You put a collage and you put a lot of pictures in there, and it looked like your whole life, but it's a collage. That was a collage of, man. The superintendent said it, and I'm gonna say it like the superintendent put pictures in around the building at the building.
Okay.
I love it because he said, "I want to remember, y'all want to remember what this about. This about the kids."
Okay.
So I loved it. I'm saying that even about the Little League. It's about the kids, bro. Look, man. Let the kids grow, man. I respect everything that went on. I talked to some people behind the scenes. Like, but bro, let them kids be kids, man. Y'all be grown-ups. That's what we made it here for. We made it to this age to, you know. And then the people that was talking, you know.
Really, man.
I respect, shout out to Nick, man. I fuck with you, dog.
Yep, big bro.
Nicks, I fuck with you. Love that aggression, man. Bazula, what's up? And, you know, Big Tim. Carlos, too, man. Definitely, man.
I just don't like the fact of, okay, I feel like Tim them putting their stuff together is a good thing, right? But I don't feel like driving kids and grown people and everything against each other about it is insane to me. Because when they first all got started, from both groups and sides, they was all putting Facebook posts up and they was like against each other more than with each other, right? Because we doing it, everybody seemed like everybody got the same talk about it to say that we doing it for the good of the city, kids.
Yeah, everybody got the right message.
Yeah, but it's not the, you know what I'm saying? Because shouldn't nobody be against each other in it? Everybody be together in it, right? Now, I understand not putting everybody on the same team because you got some people that not going to play. Everybody can't be on the Ravens, bro. Right?
Yeah.
Just like everybody can't be on Bazula's team, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, it shouldn't be no kind of competition for the kids. Let the kids go wherever they want to go.
Yeah.
And let the parents take them wherever they want to take them to. Mm-hmm. It shouldn't matter. Because right now, to be honest, the winning and losing matter. But what mattered to me more is that the kid getting developed a little small amount. Because I always looked at it like a progression thing, right? Okay, you take a kid to the Ravens or the Tim them. Mm-hmm. Okay, and they may be raw. Mm-hmm. Their mom and dad may didn't let them go outside with the other kids and play, or however.
Yeah.
So I look at it, if they 5, let's let him do this. When he's 10, he'll be better. Mm-hmm. Because I look at a progression to the junior high. Like I look at the 7th and 8th grade, a progression to the high school. Right? Yeah. So I feel like that's what my comments be when I say that everybody should play. Right? That's what I'm saying. I mean, there should be a development. So, because a kid may be so raw that it's hard for us to get them to do what the other kid doing. Right? Because some kids ahead of some kids. It's reality. That's in life. Like, if I'm saying LeBron, I'm sure was doing stuff or the other kid was doing stuff, right? So that's reality. But But I feel like that's my point. If you couldn't line up right this year, next year you can line up right.
Yeah.
And the next year, but you should.
That's a coach's job though, to teach, right?
Yes, that's my point. So I'm like, any kids that's sorry, which I heard that word a lot. Any kid
don't like it.
Well, whatever. Any kid that's sorry, he should be a little less sorry next year.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
So if he could, the things he could, so he deserves to play some from coming all year. Like I feel like everybody mama should have one Facebook picture. His son getting blew off the water. Son might get blew off the line, I'm saying, but that's what happened, and that's why I feel like when it's hard to when the people like it's hard to tell the moms or the dad that their son ain't Michael Jordan. That's when they'll see when the son go make a layup and get it blocked every time or can't make a layup. Yeah. You seen it. Yeah. My job is to teach them to make the layup by the time. And some gonna take 5 years to make the layup. Some might not take no 5 years. But all of them deserve. Now, when you get in 7th and 8th,
yeah, that's a different ball game.
You ain't playing, bro. Like, we don't got time for that. Yeah, and your mental state should be at an age where you know you're not good at this.
And I've seen some kids clips stop playing when they got to 7th, 8th grade. Played all the way till they got to 7th, 8th grade.
Because that wasn't their interest, right? Or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Or whatever the case may be. I just feel like in the Little League, I feel like you have to love kids. I'm going to tell you, like, I went from working to being in the school system.
Yeah.
You gotta love kids.
Yeah.
Like, not like them or nothing. It's different, bro. Yeah. Like so when my experience with the Little League and stuff was just that I didn't understand some kids don't play none. I just couldn't fathom that. To win. Even if it's to win, but I kind of understand if
they're every day and don't get to play, I feel some type of way.
Yeah, because the majority of the times, if you ask me, the mom the sorry kid, she drop her kid off every day.
Yeah,
he go every day, so he trying or something. I'm just he should just
position. We gonna fight for what we got.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's just we gotta. But I do understand. I do feel like because I think Nat or Hicks or one of them said to go. We ain't going to Meridian to get our ass whooped today. Like I'm saying, since I put Lil Chucky in, and Lil Chucky can't do nothing, right? Or something. Yeah. So I understand that. So it's 20-20. I ain't putting Lil Chucky ass in. Me neither.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, we blowing these people out, or it's the guy. So I'm saying this kid's been practicing at left guard all year. I'm gonna tell you, the majority when you go to the Little League games, and the majority of people, the fans that watch this, when you go to the Little League game, watch the lines of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Watch the running back dude. The majority of the kids stand up, straight up in the air. They don't do anything.
Yeah, don't take this.
Don't do anything. They just let's get this kid in here. Just stand up, man. When they say hi, man, we gotta take you right out. Let me get you.
Yeah, but they need some of that time.
And I think that comes with the love of the kid.
Yeah. Go back to the love.
Because if he ain't that good yet. I'm saying I still got to.
Gotcha.
Now, but when he turned 13, I'm telling him shit like, get your ass out of the way.
You think Bazoo and them gonna ever catch up to the Ravens?
I don't know. I don't think so. Cause I love the way that the structure over there. Remember I told them I took my kids over there. The structure over there with Buster them, Scooter them, and Core CP. Judge. The structure. When I'm like what I saw from it was I went from pulling up thinking I'm out to sit out here with my kids, like anybody else, to I'm dropping them off. I know it. And they straight out here. They ain't finna do nothing out here. They finna make sure they straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a different. I don't think because I think structure. I think they can catch up with them. Yeah, I mean, because they gonna get their structure.
Yeah.
But the way that Buster them got the Raven structure, because what I saw from it was
I love the way Buster
the kid,
love the way
5 or 6. If I'm not mistaken, the age they gonna come in. They probably gonna be with Judge.
Yeah.
When they get to the 18, them kids the sorry ones be They competent. They when they get to 7th and the coach say, what you play, them kids know what to say, how to line up, and they're gonna. So the structure of it is, which I think Tim them gonna get there, but I think it's gonna be certain things they missing, like whereas Buster them they had years in, so they got every spot taking that they need. Where Tim them gonna have to, like Tim might have to take on 2 jobs. Bazoo might have to take on 2 jobs, whereas years from now they have 1 job. Right? You know, like Buster can kind of oversee more. He just can kind of school them and all of that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I
love the way the Packers will run too at one point. They ran they ran.
See, I didn't catch the early years. See, I didn't catch I didn't play Little League, so I didn't catch the early years to see how they was, but I heard the stories. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Talent were pretty good. Yeah. And most of them Vicksburg kids, man. A lot of them won Central kids, you know. So the year I think they won, I think they were playing Cam and Clinton, and most of them kids came from the Packers.
Yeah.
Like, so they had the talent, man. I like the struggle, and I really think Bazoo and them can do what they do. I love the structure. I love their background.
But I also love, like I said, I love the fact that they got another team.
I love it too.
Because much as Buster them love the kids, they can't play everybody. It's not enough time to play, or let everybody on the team. Like they can't have 100. Like when Carlo was saying that, it kind of got hard, how people branch off stuff. You got job, work. So when and the Packers kind of it was hard on them to, you still had kids that, they dad probably played for the Packers or, whatever. So you still had kids. So I love the fact that they keep them kids like everybody didn't have to try to go to the Ravens and they couldn't play and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's another team. So they gonna get to play. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a kid wants. Because ultimately, if it's about the kid won't play.
Yeah.
Scared, whatever, the kid want to play. I've never seen a kid that didn't want to play. I just haven't. I'm saying I've seen scary kids and everything. I just never saw a kid that didn't want to play.
Yeah.
So if it's ultimate, but I love it. I just don't want it. I ain't like the way it was kind of trying to divide. Like it shouldn't even be an argument or a back and forth.
Divide or nothing, man. Just everybody work with the kids, see if we can get there to win state championship.
Thank you. I don't care if they go to Warren Central or Pittsburgh. We just need to try to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't care. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I really don't care. I just want to I would love to have like a farming system.
Yeah.
Like every kid around that sports they like sports. You kind of, when they turn 5 or 6, you can ask them if they want to play a little bit, right? So when we send these kids to high school, these kids, even 7, they need to be prepared.
Yes.
The majority of the kids that come to the Ravens be prepared when they get to 7. They different. You can see it.
Yeah.
They're different. But everybody mama don't got a car.
Yeah.
Everybody mama ain't gonna sign them up. Everybody mama might not be around. They might stay with grandma. They might stay with dad. They'll never see them.
Kids like that too.
So it happens. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as many as we can get into one of the programs, I don't give a damn which program.
Yeah.
And if somebody else comes on another team, that too. Get them in that program too. Yeah. But to get the kids ready and prepared, because there's nothing like your kid going to the junior high and already prepared. It's something like me going through the practice. I just went through the junior high stuff. My son.
Yeah.
I seen some kids didn't know how to line up. Yeah. And you have different kind of coaches. You have coaches that
players coach.
Look, son. Then you have some coaches that just go back there. And then I'm gonna bring Mike up here. Mike already lined up. I don't got time for them. Yeah. So it's like it's nothing like them if that's what they're gonna do. Right. That's another thing that on that subject. Right. Do what your kid want to do, bro. Like, if you play sports, that I don't believe in that necessarily mean they gotta play sports. Bro.
I agree.
Do what your kid want to do, like, because maybe I'm wrong, but maybe some of those sorry kids out there don't want to be out there. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know it might bring a level of toughness, but also being a dad in their life will bring a level of toughness in them too. So don't just send them to football. He'll be okay or something. Like, no, he may not be a dude that do that. He may be a scientist or something, bro. Yeah. You can't don't make none of the, we can't live through our kids and all of that stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't force nothing on them. Yeah, you got a whole lot of it. That's why I think some people believe it's favoritism, because you got a whole lot of that, right? If you see And you see a coach and his friend and his son sorry, as they say, and he playing over this boy that ain't sorry. You think it's favoritism, right? From the gate. But the little boy that started, no, he want to play. He sad every day. He don't even want to play. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a lot goes into it, but don't force that shit on them kids, man. Because a lot of the kids get forced on them. You see it.
It's dangerous, too.
Yeah. A lot of them get to high school and cuss the coach out because he don't want to even do this.
Or rebel.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of our babies rebelling.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
There's a lot of them doing it,
bucking because they don't want to do something that, you know. But, man, make sure this about them kids, man.
Yep, that's the ultimate goal. Because I don't care if the Ravens or Bazoo them win the championship. I'm glad.
You talking about
who it is.
You talking about Warren Central and Vicksburg, man. And I have been in both of those school systems. We won a championship, man.
Yeah.
Like that other foolishness, man, I ain't got time for it. Be a champion. That's what you do.
Mm-hmm.
All that other foolishness, man, we ain't got time for that. That's why I love to comment on the situation because I'm around the kids.
Yeah.
And then, man, we need champions. Be a champions. That's all I can say.
Yeah. And you need all different kinds. Like we know you need all different kinds of attitude, different, everybody different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I seen when Hicks was on there talking, people probably took it different, but if you know Hicks, you know exactly how he was saying it.
Yeah.
He wasn't saying it in a negative way or nothing. That's the competitive nature of it. You need that.
Yeah.
Because for us to beat Grenada and all that, you gotta have niggas like that. You know, that feel like that. You know what I'm saying? That feels the competitive nature. You know that just like Nat them and everybody that's saying so. Everybody was right. I think everybody's right. I think everybody. I think wording be wrong. When you put in that situation, especially when it's a back and forth situation, it's like people just trying to win the situation or something like. But I think everybody
had a right thing to say. And there was some quotes that some things people said I loved.
Yeah,
I'm talking about from everybody.
Because just look at it, think about it. You heard several people that were saying, like, damn, how Hicks and then Carter was saying fuck the kids. They wasn't saying fuck the kids like that. You know how long them folks been coaching? Yeah. They wasn't saying it like that. Yeah. They were saying it in a different way, but you have to know to know. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? You have to know to know. So what I'm saying is like, I think everybody was right. I think wording be wrong, and I think if you in a back and forth situations, because like Nat and Carlos were going in it, but they wasn't really. Like it was, but they wasn't. You see what I'm saying? So if you're in the back, you'll say anything or whatever. But I think everybody right about it. I think everybody is right about everything that they saying. I just wish we can all, be it that it's the kids, like I always say, I always tell you this too. I always tell you that the Vicksburg and Warren Central talk be amazing to me because I don't give a damn who wins. You see what I'm saying? I just want one of them motherfuckers to win. Yeah. I don't give a damn who win. I ain't gonna lie, I really don't. Like if Warren Central would have went on this shit and won, me too, I like Vicksburg. But the Vicksburg, I don't give a damn if Warren Central win 3 years in a row or with the upseat. Let's do it. I just want the city to get it. Because if they do, the younger people to see that you can actually win. Maybe that'll drive some old little kids into playing. Yeah. To see that you can actually win. Because you gotta think about the stuff that went on with Lacey this year. You know how many kids I heard that, man, I ain't finna lose and stuff. Like, it's a lot of kids ain't with that losing shit. Like, they just it ain't like we was. It's different. The kids are just quit now. They don't really care. And they don't bother them now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I be wanting the parents to encourage.
Yeah.
No, tell that nigga that, y'all gonna get better. You ain't gonna go in whatever every year. Like, so it's just a lot come with that shit, but we need to root for everybody.
Yeah.
I would have been so glad if the Morgans had won this year. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want them, but I just feel like it'd be a lot of difference in that. Like it seems like a lot of the times, you know what I'm saying? It seems like people against the other team, or something like that. At the end of the day, I ain't against the other team because Vicksburg's so small. Your cousin or something play, your nephew or something play with Warren Central or Vicksburg.
It's so crazy.
Yeah, shit. So if it's about the kids, let's keep it about the kids all the way.
Yeah.
Like every little point, we should all be able to get together anything about the kids.
Yes.
Little League, help. Yes. High school, help. If you went to Warren Central, help Lacey. Don't matter. You help Vicksburg, don't matter. It really don't matter.
But this grows a divide, right?
Yeah. Don't help us though. We're not big enough to have a divide. We ain't big enough here to have a divide. Like we don't have enough kids and enough things, enough resources, everything like that. We not Starkville or Hattiesburg or none of that. So we can't have a divide. We need everybody unified. Like, we need everybody together. Like, see when Nat was saying, like, when Pittsburgh got in them, they wanted to play off, but one day, we need to pack the house. We don't need to say, man, I'm with Pittsburgh. I'm with damn. That's weird, bro, because they kids.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, no, we need to learn how to get with it.
I think we forgot about that.
Yeah, that kid. Yeah, we need to, like, stuff like that. He shouldn't have had to say that. Everybody should have knew to go and just support him anyway. Yeah. Pittsburgh ain't playing, right? So, like, that divide needs to, like, you know what I'm saying? We can do that when game we come or argue, and, you know, I like to do that. Yeah, of course, that's the city. But, bruh, when it comes to helping them coaches and getting these kids that's leaving and all that, like, shouldn't be no negative hate against Lacey.
Right.
Because they ain't help us none for the kid to drop out. Sell drugs, don't go to school. They ain't help none.
Yeah. Nah.
So, you may be the voice in his ear. Everybody around need to be the voice in these little dudes' ear, bro. Because the majority of the little dudes that I run across be good little dudes. They just don't have no voice. It's like nobody talk to them or nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, of course, they're going to what they know. And guess what they know is now? Yeah. Streets.
Yeah.
So it's easy to get there. It ain't hard to get there now. It ain't hard to get to the streets now. You know, so it's like we need to remember that the kids' most important thing. So we need to be with whatever with the kids. Now, when it comes to the grown people, we do whatever. When it comes to them kids, we should support anything that's going on with the kids. It don't matter what it is. Yeah, period.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I try to make sure on our platform we cover everything.
Yeah.
You went to St. Al, we own you. You went to Port Show, we own you. It don't matter. Because we for the kids. These kids 14 and stuff. 15. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I try not to criticize, none of the kids.
Yeah. And I love that we do that. It's a positive thing that we do that because it just.
You never know who watching, bro. I got some kids that watch the show.
I'm telling you.
So you don't put them down. You tell them what they did. You know what I'm saying? You tough love.
Yeah. And they know where I come from when I come from. Mm-hmm. Same way with you. You done bumped into some athletes.
Yeah. And the majority of them good.
Yeah.
When you talk to them, like you hold a conversation with them, this kid kind of good.
So
straight kid.
A lot of kids I was telling you about, like, this is a good kid.
Yep, and I said to see them for myself, like, man, that's amazing. A lot of kids get their work and everything, man. A lot of kids ain't bad. Yeah. That's why when they were saying that a lot of bad kids on the Pittsburgh, no, it ain't. It's a lot of kids. Majority of the kids that I ran across was straight kids. Majority of them get their work and everything. Think about the athletes that Lacey got coming up now in the 9th grade class. Yeah. They the student body presidents and stuff.
Yes.
They good kids. Yes. I'm saying he don't have a team full of bad kids or nothing. Like didn't have that last year.
Yeah.
It wasn't really that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really that, but you gotta understand there's frustrations, everything coming from losing and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, man. Trying to figure out, going back to the drawing board, waking up again, thinking about it. Go to school.
Whereas, like y'all always mention that Coach Morgan have been in it a long time. So they take losses different. Right? They may know different ways to boost their kids' morale. Yeah. You never see them kids come out flat from the last week. Like you never see them lose and then the next week they be down or something. No, they be ready to play the next team. Yeah. So they may be, you know what I'm saying, lazy. So if you can help them, help them. That's why I help them any way I can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Coach Morgan don't need no help. So I don't got to help him. But if he did, I would help him. He just wanted to be successful around here.
Yeah.
You needed to be successful around here. In all sports, though.
Yeah.
Because don't restrict the kids just to football or basketball. The kids need to play everything. Work some of their energy out for them.
Yeah.
Want to know why they doing all this in the street? They ain't tired.
Yeah.
Shit, they ain't tired. You were tired. You went home after you left break.
Yeah. Beat, man. Like saying, I'm gonna go home, lay down.
Yeah, work them kids.
Phone.
Work them kids.
Shit, man. But definitely, I know.
Podcast.
The podcast, baby. Yep.